Hi. So I just ran uphill for 3 miles. Yeah, it's a good hamstring workout. But it's National Parks Day today, and so I figured I'd go to a national park, the Los Angeles National Park. Over here, it's by Sturgeon Falls and Chantry Flats. And what's the other one? There's Winter Trail. There's a bunch of trails over here. And so I thought I'd come into the woods, do a trail run, and work my hamstrings. They got worked out in bar method yesterday, so I'm like, you know what? If I work them again, they won't be as sore. The third day, because usually for me the third day is like the day that I get sore. Anyway, so yeah. Someone said to me today, that's kind of why I'm doing this post, is someone said to me that they're like, most people in your situation would just, that have to deal with all that you've dealt with a diagnosis and then like treatments of chemo and Herceptin and tamoxifen and all that most people wouldn't go through the hair saving, and they wouldn't like be running and exercising during chemo and during their treatments. And a lot of people just sit back and just are like, oh my gosh, I can't do it, and just get overwhelmed. But they're like, but that's not you. And I'm like, no, that's not me. Why would I do that? To me, it's like, oh wait, it's time to take stock of what's important, and and do the things that I've always loved doing, working on my career, and running and exercise and eat the foods that I've always loved to eat, which happen to be a lot of fruits and vegetables. Just living life, yeah. So it was kind of like, it's not an odd, I don't know if it's like an odd question, but it was kind of like, well, why wouldn't I keep doing what I love to do and live my life? If anything, it just kind of makes me a little like, when I found out, I was sort of like, I mean, there's so many emotions that come with it, but I don't know, it's kind of like, of course I'm going to live my life. I'm going to keep going and doing everything that I'm going to live life. I'm not going to hide somewhere and wait for something to take life away from me. I'm going to keep going, live my life. And I thought the forest was a good place for me to do this because for me, it's a very calming experience coming here. It's calming and it's peaceful and soothing, and it's a place where I can get away from the outside world with all the pressures that it has. Besides, just take the cancer diagnosis out of it. Just, life has a lot of pressure and it has a lot of expectations, and it's busy and it's chaotic and hectic. So to come out here and in a national forest or just in nature, and to just be soothed by the sounds. I mean, you have the wind, you have the leaves blowing. And kind of leave the outside world behind and come here and just relax. My hair is all wet. I just doused it in water. I still have to do this till November 18th. Keep cooling off my head. I'm still kind of doing hair saving stuff. Although I have been able to use a hairbrush, which is nice. But I don't use it I kind of like use it sparingly. See, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a breeze happening right now. And the breeze is so soothing the way it hits the skin. and it cools you off. And the sound of it kind of blocks out everything else. And it's kind of like the ocean waves when they wash over you. The breeze just washes over you and kind of, it's just very calming. It's beautiful. Nature is beautiful. And, you know, we're only here for a very short time. I'm looking around to see if anyone's here. But we're only like on this planet, on this earth or whatever, for a very short time. And I wouldn't just sit and hide away from anything until death finds me, you know? I'm gonna go out and live it as much as I can. And let, you know, if at some point, I mean, everyone dies, so when I die, I hope if there is an afterlife, that it's as peaceful and beautiful as a national forest or the ocean, or as peaceful as nature. It's a great place to turn off the brain. Have good days, everyone.